Hello, welcome to Smoothies and Movies. Today we're going to be making the PB&J smoothie, which calls for 1.5 cup of milk, 1 tablespoon of syrup, 2 tablespoons of wheat germ, 1.5 tablespoons of peanut butter, 1.5 cup of strawberries. So first I'm going to put in the 2 tablespoons of wheat germ. Next I'm going to scoop out the 1.5 tablespoon of peanut butter. You can see the spoon is overflowing. And I'm going to put the 1.5 cup of milk into the blend. Next I'm going to put in the tablespoon of syrup and the about 1 cup of strawberries into the blend. Now it's time to smoothie this mix up and pour it out. Look at that, it's looking fluffy.
Alright, it's time to try the PB&J smoothie. There's no doubt about it. This tastes like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich minus the bread with strawberry jam. It's really simple, it's really smooth, it's somewhat fluffy, which is nice, goes down and just flows right in, which I like about this smoothie. The taste lingers on the tongue. I definitely can taste the peanut butter and the strawberry. And the syrup, it's very subtle, it's light, gives a nice dull sweetened taste, which is really good for me versus a heightening sweetened taste that's like an immediate like, whoa, this is sweet. So that's good. The entire drink is very, very tasty. The wheat germ is nice. I like the taste of wheat germ in the smoothies. And I think this texture is really cool too. It's not gritty, it's just fluffy and soft, like liquid soft. So that's nice. Yeah, it's good. All right. So the movie of the week is The Weekend. Surprisingly, this is the first time I ever hear about the film. Scrolling through movies, and I am laughing from the beginning through to the end. I think the film does a good job of just keeping a film simple for a romantic comedy. The film doesn't seem to take place in too many locations. So to have a film in so few locations is really interesting when the film is an interesting film and entertaining and has some captivating points. I think The Weekend is funny. So the film is about a couple that breaks up and becomes friends. Now, the one guy is dating this other girl, although insists on being friends with his ex and brings his ex around like a third wheel, if you will, and the ex hangs out like a third wheel. And eventually, the ex finds someone at this vacation home that is like an Airbnb, if you will. And the boyfriend of the ex is with his girlfriend, and she starts hanging out with this other guy that she meets up with at the Airbnb hotel. And they're like figuring the past relationship and the future relationship and really resolving the relationships at the forefront in the story. And I think it all turns out to be really kind of wild, though touches really well on the point of maturity, which is a point that I think in relationships people have to question. The guy that likes to have his ex around like the third wheel is in a really good relationship, and that's just his route. Point of maturity, I mean, it's safe to say that he has an attraction to both of the women and that both the women have an attraction to him. At the same time, it's safe to say that he's not the only guy in the pool. So he's in a situation where he has to be mindful and truly understand what his life is moving toward. And man, his character is very a media word that comes to mind is annoying / frustrating, because I look at his current girl and I'm like, alright, the situation is the situation at that point, so he might as well continue on and live what sounds to me like a pretty fresh situation, though he's in his feelings and conflict. Now the story is obviously not about the guy that brings that ex only. The film does a great job of balancing each person's story in a way that makes conversation between all of the characters really pop out to show that each of their situations have an importance, which is a point the film brings up through the mom. The mom in the film, the mom is the owner of the Airbnb. She's like the wise words in the film, and I like how they posit her dialogue. Her character is really good to me in the flow of this film, in the flow of this story. So I think The Weeknd is a good film. It's funny. It really brings points of relationships and friendships, in and out of relationships with exes, to the forefront, which is really quite interesting in the way the film posits it. So that's the film I recommend for the week. And if you have anything to say about the PB&J smoothie, let me know. If you have any comments about the film or want to recommend a film or a smoothie and the ingredients, let me know. Share the video with someone that might find any of this useful or might have some feedback. Comment on the video, like the video, and stay safe, stay healthy, and keep improving.